Sao Tome, I landed there and I'm off to do the hike to the highest peak on the island.
And
I
you
get a
can
local
find
guide to show me the path,
banana,
the way to the highest peak of the island. And not just that, it's also good to know the jungle, know what's going on. Guide is very helpful on explaining how everything works in a jungle. For me, it's all leaves and leaves and more greens and more plants. But for him, it's medicine, it's food, it's everything, it's danger. He knows what's going on, and he's been living there for his entire life. As a child, he also explored it by himself, so he knows everything, all the corners.
Okay. So this one is amphibious. This is endemic for Sao Tome. Because
really?
in Europe you have big one also, but it's small one.
Yeah.
People can plant it in the house, but this one is giant and endemic. Can get till between 7 to 10 meter of the elevation. Yeah, and it have some particularity. Begonia different than other plant. Begonia first give the fruit and then flower. But other plants first they give a flower and then fruit. Begonia is different. Begonia first it give a fruit. You can see down there, and then give flower. So as you can see the fruit, it means that every cocoa plantation, coffee plantation, you'll find a retrina. Why? Because a retrina, they put with the two purposes. One, to make shadow in the plantation, can protect the plantation against the enough incidence of sun, solar sun. And the other purpose is because erythrina, this plant canalizes nitrogen in the air, and pass it to the trunk to the roof, and go fertilize the ground. In this way, plantation, even cocoa or coffee, can get a good plantation because this function of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like is a dam, a conduit of water.
Yeah.
Built since colonial time by Portuguese guys, just to canalize water to a store and then to produce electricity. It gives one flower, and if when this one fall down, other rise up. So as you can see, example this one, this is falling down, and this one is rise up. It is every day one flower rising up and the other fall down. It's furacueca. Furacueca or tuatua. Furacueca literal traduction. Try if this one remember you something. This is selvage pepper or the spice.
Yeah.
But this one is selvage. Here local will use these beans, the fruit I mean, and also it is trunk, the gross one. With its trunk we make enough traditional food, like I don't know if you hear about kalilu.
The hike is long, and even though we stop there to examine the plants, most of it is silent walking. So I wonder about the life on the mainland and how I reached, and I get the flashbacks to my experiences so far in Sao Tome. Right, it's the first day in Sao Tome, walking around. I landed yesterday, and the city is quite chilled out by the looks of it. Not too many people, as you would expect. I managed to get out of the city into rural villages, which is very chill. It's all farming and people walking all over the place. I walk through the farms and lots of cacao and coffee beans are growing here. People are very friendly, although they're quite shy as well to see a foreigner walking on their streets, on their local villages. Some of them come and say hi. It's very common in Africa to walk everywhere. Don't have a good public transport or nothing at all, and yeah, you don't have a car So all option you get to walk. And lots of people are walking in front of me and behind me. There is a car coming, but they're rare. Mostly people just walk. And that's not an easy walk anyways. It's like up the hill, down the hill, up the hill. So today I did an incline of about 400 or 500 meters ascent. Sao Tome is really religious. Everyone attends Catholic masses. I was talking with a young adult on a plane, and he said religion plays a massive part in his life. He reads Bible every day, he doesn't drink alcohol, he never even tried alcohol in his life. And I asked whether he would prefer Netflix or reading a Bible for his evening routine. He said he would definitely, it's no brainer, he would choose reading Bible because it has all the answers. And I'm back to our hike.
Soft wood to make a soup.
Soup.
Soap.
Ah, soap.
Yeah. This one, yeah?
Yeah. Big.
Hello, we're in Sao Tome, hiking the highest peak in the country. It's more than 2,000 meters above sea level. We started about 450 meters above sea level, and now it's walking through the jungle. The first bit was a bit easier. It wasn't as steep. We saw lots of levadas, similar as you can see in Madeira or somewhere else. And now we're on a second bit, which is very steep, and as you can see, it's not it's proper jungle. So it makes, and it's quite steep as well. So it's a good challenge as well. It's being very humid and rainy season as well, so a bit slippery. So the stick helps a lot. As the hike was long, I got to know my guide. I asked about his family, and most of them, in fact, lives in Portugal. As a Portuguese-speaking island, it's quite easy for them to go. It is not too far, but I guess it's very expensive for them to go. His mom is also in Portugal. He don't get to see her very often. I think he saw her last time like a few years ago, 3 years ago, once she was back. But once people go there, they just stay. I asked what his mom does in Portugal, and she said, "Oh, she just works African jobs." I don't know what he meant exactly, but they might stay there for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years without even coming back. He last time he saw his brother was 6 years ago. I think it's both a cultural thing and affordability, because in your culture you have to bring gifts once you come back from abroad, so it makes even for immigrants even more expensive to come back, and also the flight tickets, which is roughly stands at a 500 euros per person return, which might be quite unaffordable. Which I find quite bizarre, because as an immigrant myself, I can go and visit my hometown every few months, and it's very affordable as well. It's very close, so don't get to be very far. So for them, be away for that long time, especially on your first trip when you go there and just stay, it might be very difficult experience as well. After waking up at 4 a.m., starting the hike at 6, we finally reached the top at 11 a.m. Whew, that was tough. Definitely not a walk in the park, and nothing compared to the hikes in Madeira. It's actual jungle and survival. Yay, so final few steps to the top. Hey, Ismail, yeah, thank you for bringing me here. Yay,
welcome.
Success. How many times you been here? How many times in total?
In total, I forget.
Yeah. The
More
guide.
than 10 times. More
Yeah.
than 10.
Great guide, yeah, knows everything. Yeah, views are not the best today. As you can see, all foggy.
The people have other name. Gago Coutinho also.
Okay.
You can call it Gago Coutinho or Pico de Sao Tome.
Because the Sao Tome, yay! Long hike, but finally we made it through the jungle. Yay, great success. take some rest and we'll go down soon. Took a while to go down, but once it came down, my shoes were totally ruined. So I had to find somebody in town to fix them. Like and subscribe for more adventures.